everyone, and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at the Star Wars Squadrens Jedi Starfighter. Or for all you Star Wars nerds out there, the Delta 7 Aether Sprite. Technically, it's a Clone Wars variant of it, I forget the full-on classification of the ship. My apologies, my Star Wars dictionary is currently unavailable. The original Delta 7 Aether Sprite had a droid cockpit located more on the wing, and it was more of a wing. This design was a lot more narrowed down from the original, just due to it being the middle of a war. You don't want a giant fighting wing when you can just have something smaller and sleeker. And quite honestly, can I just say, this thing looks bloody brilliant. I love this thing. It is adorable, though it's also kind of small and tiny. Just as a very quick size thing before we get into everything. That's G-axis. Yeah, that is tiny. It is smaller than G-axis. And here he is next to a kind of minicon. So yeah, looks normal to a minicon. But yeah, so this is quite honestly it's essentially just a desk toy. But it's a really fun desk toy for those of you who are like big Star Wars fans, and like I love these. I love these kinds of like collectibles. There's just something about having a ship design like that you've seen on the big screen or on the small screen, because they do have the Razor Crest from The Mandalorian. I love this thing. It is so nice and very daggery. I don't remember like in the actual Clone Wars show it being so very dagger like. I could be wrong. It has been a while since I've watched the Clone Wars. But some very cool things is that it does come with an adorable little astromech, the R4 astromech. We'll take a look at him in a second if he will stand up. Damn it, R4. This is why you always die in the damn movies. Oh, I'm sorry, R4. That hurt. That's cruel. Come on. You can open up the cockpit. My nails are... There we go. Also comes with a wee Ewan McGregor. Oh, boy, I tried saying it like that, but yeah, these are tiny as shit. Look at that. That's tiny, but that works for the size of the ship. And just when I popped out the R4, it's just a small button right here that you just push in, and that lifts up the astromech, and then we'll put him back in. You just slide him back in, and it fills out the bottom quite nicely. So, that lifts up, and you can take him out, like so. But we'll put this off to the side for right now. Zoomy. And we'll take a look at R4 real quick. And I apologize for the graininess. My God. There we go. No, actually. Yeah, you can see how small and how terrible my nails are. Sorry. Yeah. I really like this. I very much like what they've done with R4. So it's R4 is basically just plain casted in white plastic, and then they've painted everything else you see on this guy is just pure paint. So the red here on the sides of his arms, red. Then you just got gray for the face and the top dome here. Pretty decently painted, all things considered. Seeing would have been nice if the eye was actually painted black, but yeah. Well, there's a little R4. And now we're going to take out Ewan McGregor. If the damn thing will focus. Focus. There we go. He looks very much like Space Jesus. I won't lie, or at least a facsimile of Space Jesus. Um, they did a very nice job. Like, I'm pretty sure they just um, cast his figure in the rope. Yeah, now you can kind of see. Sorry. Come on. Come on. Focus, damn you. Focus. Not on my finger, on the damn character. Got a clear picture before. What the hell are you doing? Oh, had it too close. Yeah, you can see here on the neck. It's it's all kind of the same like kind of milky plastic that they used, but they were able to paint his hands, the belt. You can actually lift up the arms here, the belt, and they even painted his lightsaber. Kind of, sort of. They didn't paint the back half of it, but yeah, they painted the front half, which is nice. You have the boots. For such a small guy, they actually got a lot of the details really done, like really well done. Like you can kind of see all the. I know it's crappy because I'm holding it in my hands and I have shaky hands. I apologize. I'm trying my best to keep them steady. Um, yeah, they did a good job actually painting this guy up. Yeah. And just for reference, here he is next to Quaritch. Sorry. Here he is next to Quaritch. Doesn't even come up to his frick. No, he comes up like right to. Ooh. That is not where you want to be. Yeah. And yeah, no, they did a decent job actually painting this guy. Especially for the side, like we were all saying how Quaritch was really well painted. But I mean, this version of Obi-Wan is very nicely done. Yeah, so that's that for the wee toady figures. And now let's bring in the real big treat of this Delta 7 Aether Sprite, because it's not just this tiny jet that you get, or the tiny fighter that you get. No, because where could this go? It's a planetary fighter. Unless you have a giant command ship, where are you gonna go? So what we're gonna do is we're going to first lift off, and all you're gonna want to do is bring all three of these landing gear in, so they fold in like so. And I really love the way that the bottom landing gear fold out of like the engine. It just looks really nice. Then you fold that down. That just completes the look. So we go out and we take off. And we come to the hyper ring. And you just dock it like so. And then you just go whoosh. Yes, it comes with the hyper ring, and I friggin' love this crap. I love it so much. What would have made this even better if it was the Eta 2 variant where it had the 3 paws on the sides. Because I love that. Say what you will about the prequels, they got some good designs on their ships. But yeah, they were able to make just the coloring and everything match perfectly. I love it, from the nice reds that they have to the I don't know what to call this aside from like a burgundy, but I know it's not burgundy. Should ask my boss at work, he would have friggin' knew. But you also have the nice green that you have right here on the back side. And ironically, I'm not a fan of the green on the back. My favorite color is green, and yet something about the jet, or about just this green just doesn't quite. It's like a pea soup. It's a pea soup green. and I'm not a fan of pea soup green. But it definitely works. But yeah, I just I love this thing. And then to remove it, you just kind of pull it back, and essentially all it is there's a small little divot right here on the bottom of the jet, or sorry, of the starfighter, and there are the the normal cones, or the grooves where the actual dagger piece kind of sits in, and then this little bubble here will fit right on top of there. And yeah, it's just so, and it looks like this has been used a lot. They did a great job with just all the added kind of panel lining and everything. Like this, I know a lot of people like their stuff looking clean and new, but I, for one, am a fan of how they have, like, mainly in like the Star Wars setting. I won't lie, the Siege battle sprung was crap. This, however, I like because it's not just a small divots. No, the entire jet looks like it's at least flown multiple times in space. And I can't say anything else like about it. It's so cool. And just so we get one last thing, here's the amp suit. And as you can see, the amp suit is taller than the hyper ring. But that's fine. It is a pretty much shorter than a Delta. But again, this is also like two totally different scale classes here. Now when I saw this in the store, luckily I we had the Avatar section right next to the Star Wars section. So I just kind of took one look at the smaller Quaritch. Then I looked at the small figure and was like, damn it. Because I wanted to have Quaritch riding inside here. Because that would have just been hilarious. But yeah. Like I said, we will now land. So docking down. And then we just land. Come on. Come on. You son of a... Come on, man. You... Why are you giving me this trouble? Why are you giving me trouble? There we go. And then we land. And then we don't touch. But yeah, so that'll be it for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I highly recommend taking a look at any of these Star Wars styled jets. Or not jets. Any of these like Star Wars styled like fighter toys, if you're into collecting these, or hell, even if you're just a Star Wars fan, you don't really want to collect all the stuff, just get one of these guys. Or maybe if, let's say, they came out with a AT-AT or AT-AT these like you got to get like at least one or two of them. Not the AT-AT itself, but like, because this is just like from the first series. I think they have a second series coming out, or there's already a second series out. I can't quite remember. All I know is these things are great, and quite honestly, I'm probably going to end up reviewing a couple more of these as time goes by, and if a couple others catch my fancy. I definitely know there are two that I want. One I didn't have the money for yet. The other one we don't have yet. But that'll be it for today, guys. Sorry for dragging that out for so long. But yes, we're finished. So I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or whenever you watch this. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.